Hi guys, so what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to show you how to set up your team members KPIs and how to view and monitor these on the dashboard. So to set up the KPI, we go to the menu button, we go to settings, and then we go to team members. Choose the person that you want to set up the KPI for, and KPI is key performance indicators. And then on the left hand side, where you've got all the targets here, and then on the right hand side, you've got the minimum targets. So as you can see, the service and retail target here is £1,000 and £100. Now these are examples only. You will be putting in your own team members' targets. This £1,000 is for the week and it's including the VAT. Okay, and then we've got care factor. So care factor is a percentage, and I'm just going to explain what care factor means. So a care factor is when you upsell to a client who's just had a service. So if I'm in the salon right now and I've had a cut and colour, and you say to me, I recommend this shampoo, and then you process that shampoo on my bill, that is what's classed as a care factor because you're upselling to me when I've just had a service. So that is a percentage target for that one. Then we've got rebooking, and the rebooking rate is also a percentage. Client count, so the amount of clients that you want the team member to have in for the week. You've got your request target, so that's a percentage as well. So how many clients you want requesting me per week. Then we've got how many days the person works, so 5 days per week, and then the potential clients per period. And then on the right hand side, we've got the minimum targets. So if you want to set some minimum targets up, what would happen is if, say for instance, Jez wasn't hitting the £800, it would flag on the dashboard, so then you can have a chat with them, see why they're not hitting the target, see what it is that you can do to help them. So some people use this, some people don't, but I recommend to use it because it's a great visual when you're looking at the dashboard. And then once you've done that and you've filled all your targets in, all we do is we click on save. And that's it. So now if we go to the menu button, dashboard and team, it will load up all of your team and you'll be able to see visually straight away whether someone's hitting the target, whether they've already hit the target, and if they need some help. So looking on our dashboard here, we can see Jez, and he's got 2 stars, and if you hover over it, it's because he's hit his retail and request rate. And then on here where it's got flags, you can see that this is where he needs a little bit of help. So hovering over care factor, client count, services, so it's just, you can see where they need help during the week. You've got all your breakdown here, so you've got your services, retail, courses done, care factor, and as you can see when you're hovering over, it does give you a little bit more information and explain what it is. So for your services, if I hover over the services here on Jez's line, it shows you his services so far, his income projection, which is the appointments that are booked in the diary right now for this week, and then the total of that combined. You can filter this, so if you can see the little cog here, you can change it and you can look at it daily, for weekly, monthly, and you can customize it and you can change the dates in here to what you want to see. If there's something on here that you're not interested in, then all you need to do is you take the tick out and it'll remove that column from the dashboard. And again, if there's something that you do want to see, so say for instance anyone who sold gift cards, you would click on here and it will put that gift cards on the dashboard. And then click on refresh, and then that would change it for you. Okay, so you can do a little league table for the team. So if I say, for instance, want to know who's my top selling stylist, who's done the most services, if I click on the service tab here, it will bring up anyone to the top who's got the most for the services. And again, you could do that for anything, any one of these. So if you want to see who's got the most client count, you would just click on there and it would bring that person up to the top. So we're using Jez on this bit. So we've got Jez, and then if you can see down the bottom, it's loaded everything up for your services, your brands, and your product types. So you can see here that Jez has done 2 colours, he's done 3 styling, and then the actual full amount showing down the bottom. We've got this bit here on the left hand side, so you can see percentage of new clients, who's requested, new requests, which is a new client who's asked for that particular stylist or beautician, and then you've got the team members average bill and rebooking as well. Now you can print this off by clicking on the arrow. If you click on here, what it will do is it will show you a trend report, which you can then print off and use it in your one-to-ones, or you could save it to your desktop and email it over should you need to. So what you would do for that is you would click on here, go to PDF, save it on your desktop, and then you could email it over to the stylist. Okay, so that is the dashboard. The last bit that I did actually want to show you, for the salons out there who do hair and beauty, you can filter the dashboard to show both. So here you can see category. You'd be able to click on the filter button here, and if I just want to see beauty, I click on beauty and it would just show me the 2 beauticians. And that's it. So that's how you look at your team dashboard. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how your team member can view their own dashboard. Now they can only view their own dashboard, they can't view anyone else's. So if Jez wanted to look through the week, if he left clicks on his name and he goes to dashboard here, okay, so this is what your team member will be able to see. So we can see that on the blue line here, you've got the services that have been done so far this week, and the green line is the income projection, and that's showing off what's booked in the appointment diary. Then we've got the red line here, which is showing what the target is. And then once you get over the red line, that is when you get a star. So as you can see, Jez has got 2 stars, and that's because his retail and his request, both of these green lines have gone over the red target. So you can see that the target was £100 for the retail, and Jez has done £200, which has gone over, which is why then he's got a star. And then looking further down here, you've got your service categories again, so they can see that, they can see the brands, and then they can also see the other information, average bill, care factor, rebook and percentage. You will still also be able to use the cog up here. So if you wanted the team member to be able to view it daily, 4 weekly, monthly, or customize it, you can do it from using this little cog. And again, you've got your print options up here. So if you wanted to print them off, you would just print them off and then you could work through them in your one-to-one. And that's it. So that's how to set up your KPIs and how to view them on the dashboard.